All right, we are live. What's up, Matthew? Well, I appreciate you being Clark Griswold, brother. Yep. All right. Wait till everybody gets in here. I got my, in case you guys didn't know, the big news tonight is Ace Frehley passed away. If you're a Kiss fan, guitarist, I put up some Ace Frehley stuff so everybody can, I love Ace Frehley. I have a big vinyl collection. You can't see it over here. In fact, I got some stuff in the way, don't I? Can't see much of anything. Yeah. But Ace Frehley, yep. Loved Ace Frehley. Love Kiss. Yep, huge Kiss fan. All right, it's just you. It's just you, Matthew. I know there's a lot of people on tonight, so there's a lot of stuff going on. So we may not get very many people, but that's okay. There's so much stuff going on, I could not come on. So I saw that. Yeah. I love. Yep. I was a Kiss fan. I don't know how old. I think you're older, right, Matthew? So yeah, you're 50, right? So yeah, you know who Kiss is. So yeah, my daughter took me a couple years ago. They're on the fair at Louisville to the Yum Center. She paid a lot of money. She wouldn't tell me how much for tickets to sit down on the floor at the Yum Center, down on the floor in front of them. She probably paid about $400, $800 for the two of us to see them. And yeah, she loved it. So yeah. Oh well. But devastated. Yeah, Tom Petty. Yeah, died of buying pills off the street, fentanyl overdose. Buying pills off the street. That's how he died. Was an overdose. Man, you cannot buy pills off the street. They look real. They're pressed real. They're the same color. They come from overseas. They have too much fentanyl in them, and that's how he died. Buying pills. Ace Frehley fell about a week ago, and he must have bumped his head. Then he had a brain. They sent him home, and then he had a brain bleed, and so yeah, that's bad. Yeah. Those drug people, man, you cannot buy pills off the street. Don't take pills from anybody. They look real. They have the same markings. They have the same numbers. They'll kill you. Don't do that. Yes. I like Tom Petty. Yeah, I never saw him live. But yeah, he had a lot of good stuff. Yeah, 74. Bumped his head, dude. If you bump your head, who was the comedian that was in the hotel room? Danny Tanner from who am I thinking of that died in the hotel room? They think he fell and then got in the bed and went to sleep. Bob Saget. Yeah, fell in the hotel room shower, went down late, went to sleep, had a brain bleed, didn't wake up. So yeah. Gotta watch. If you bump your head, man, go to the doctor. I mean, if it's hard, just let them check it out because what's up, Trey? Man, it's going all right, brother. I was just at Pilates with my wife. Man, Pilates is some tough. Forget weightlifting. Do some Pilates if you want to hurt yourself. I'm an old man. I'm trying to nurse my back here. My back is bothering me. But anyway, man, so much stuff going on tonight. So many things. How tall are you? I'm only about 5'10", dude. Not that tall. Yeah, I weigh 240. Yeah, I'm broad. Like I'm this way. I'm about 5'10", 240. But I need to lose weight. But dude, when you're lifting weights, it's hard to lose weight because muscle weighs more than fat. And so you bulk up and you can't, So I'm not considered obese because of my measurements, but I could stand to lose be honest with you, about 20, 25 pounds. But, if you're going to lift weights, you're going to weigh something. So, yeah, a stout guy. Oh, 225. Well, that's pretty good. Oh, it's 280. Oh, okay, man. Well, damn, you did good, dude. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Yeah, that's good. Yes. Yeah, no, I'm just short, but I'm a big dude wise. Yeah, so going with, but yeah, to buy a dress shirt, I gotta have a big collar. Hard to buy button-up shirts with a tie. But no, man, there's only 3 people in here. Okay, Trey, did you know who Ace Frehley is? Trey, he passed away tonight. If you didn't know, Ace Frehley is a guitarist for Kiss. Kiss is a really good band. I know you're young, Trey. Put on some Kiss music every once in a while. Best live band. I think there'll never be a band that's live as good. Not like they did it. So yeah, we were mourning Ace Frehley here at the beginning, and and there's so many people on tonight. There's so much going on tonight. Kiss not really a type of music though. Oh, rock like that. All right, what do you listen to, man? Country. I mean, he fell. He was 74 years old. He fell and bumped his head about a week ago, and then he got a brain bleed. And I don't know if he went home after the fall. This is what happens in elderly people. They'll fall, hit their head, they'll go home, they'll have a brain bleed, and then over a couple of days, and by the time you get back to the hospital, it's bad. Yeah, 74. Yeah, brain bleed from falling. Yeah, got to be careful when you're old. That's why I was at Pilates tonight, me and my wife, because I'm trying to strengthen my core. Classic rock. Yeah, dude, I like classic. What do you listen to, Trey? Country? Rap? Yeah, I mean, I like 70s and 80s. I have a record collection over here that you can't see. I got about 600 albums. Probably got 645s. I know you know what a 45 is, Matthew. The smaller 7-inch, Trey, are 45s. Yeah. So I have a pretty good record collection that I just, over the years. Yeah, I like 70s and 80s stuff, some 90s. I don't go much. Once we got to the year 2000, I was like, man, this is bad. This is just, AI. Are you a Swifty, Trey? What's up, John? Oh, is there a new article? What does it say? What do I have to say? Hey guys, we just got a high school player that didn't have any stars. Did you guys see that? He was not recruited by any Power 5 school, but we got him. So hopefully he'll be good. Now, I didn't see an article about it. If it's true, I don't have to see the article, dude. Indiana, we're going to talk about Indiana. You see, Indiana made their football coach the third highest football coach in the country. Man, IU fans are upset. Dude, they're upset. All my friends are upset. My IU guys that are in Bloomington upset. They want to be good at basketball. You just gave that coach $98 million over 10 years. Why would you do that? Why? He hadn't won anything. He hasn't won a playoff game. He hadn't won a Big Ten. He won a couple. You beat a ranked team. So he made out like a bandit. You think Mark Stoops made out? No, CURT CIGNETTI. They'll have to pay him forever. 25% of 30 rev share for basketball team, 20%. Okay, so how much is that? Well, then what does that add up for? It's got to be 30% at least. I mean, it's got to be 30. How much is that for football then? Then that would be, I don't know what they spend on football unless they told you. Is this the numbers from the school or is this somebody guessing? Because hell, we can guess. Kentucky football is 10% less than any other programs. Is that what it said? Yeah, I don't know, dude. Look, if it came from the school university, I'll believe it. If it came from somebody else, it's probably just speculation. We can upset Texas. Yes, we can, Curtis. Their coach came out. I don't know if you KSR. Yeah, Nick Roush. That low life, low energy. So yeah, Texas's coach, they got beat by Florida because Florida ran for 189 yards. So they're worried about the run because they know we can run. And so, there's an article. I ain't gonna talk about KSR tonight. They put an article on some writer said that some bad stuff about Stoops. It's like, dude, shut up. Who gives a damn what a writer says? These fucking writers, you don't know shit, writers. Go write something else. Go write a story, a novel, some sort of science fiction or make believe. But yes, we can upset Texas. Cutter Bowley's going to play well. I have a feeling Cutter Bowley's going to play well. Just got a feeling, guys. Did you see Florida? Their team's already quitting. That's the big story. They're going to fire Billy Napier. I think they have a bye this week. And their players and coaches are already checking out. So they're already making plans to leave. So guess what? We'll have a chance to win that one. Yeah, they talk about the bad, yeah. But no, the numbers, John, like you guys, where did the numbers for the rev share? If that's from the school, I'll believe it. But if it's from an article, dude, there's so many people that are speculating on how we're doing it. And, that Tyler Thompson article said 40%. So I don't know. I don't know what to believe is annoying. Yeah, they're annoying. Yeah, I mean, they're annoying because they don't know what the hell they're, like I said, they just don't know football. I mean, how do you get a job to cover football and you don't know football? I would like to get that gig. Yeah. How do you feel about the game? How do you feel about the game? That's all you got to ask. How you feel about the running backs? Feel. God damn. Curtis. Oh, the loyal BB came on, so we'll probably. Is Alabama get our roster and see if they can win more games? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, I don't know what we're spending on football, but it sure as hell ain't as much. Did you guys see the high school player we signed? Yeah, he's no stars. He had no Power Five offers. I mean, look, he may be a good dude, and we're just picking him. He's from Hoover, which Hoover, Alabama. I was stationed in Montgomery. Hoover's got a good high school football, programs around that area. So he's 6'4", 215 or whatever. He's a little light, but they signed him. He's not ranked, so we took an unranked kid. So have a good season. Yes, we can, Curtis. We certainly can have a good season. Absolutely. Let Waller get back in there, but yeah, like I said, Florida's imploding. They're talking about firing Billy Napier. Like I said, why would you fire a coach halfway through the season? I have no idea. But they're going to fire after 4 years. They're going to fire him. He got 4 years. Yeah, he's like what's his name? Hugh Freeze. You can get 5 years and suck, and you still get excuses made for you. Don't think we can. Yes, can believe as we can. Yeah. I mean, no. Look, they want. Yeah. What's up, Kentucky fan? I don't think I've seen you, 8181. Welcome to the channel, brother. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, guys. What's up, brother? New to the channel. Stoops is back. No, he probably won't be back. No, not if we go 3-9. Absolutely not. The problem is I don't know anybody can come in here with the money we're spending on football and win. That's what we talk about on this channel. I'll just call you 81. 81, that's what we talk about on this channel. How the hell are we going to win at football when we're not spending as much money as everybody else? I don't know. Trey, Matt Jones said 2 million behind. Probably doesn't tell me the truth. I mean, okay. Every other school, let's say that's true. Yeah, I mean, right. 2 million will get you 4 really good players. If you go 500,000, yeah, I mean, it gets you some more players. I don't know what the numbers are. Look, I just know we're not committed to it. We're not verbally and mentally committed to it. Like Indiana tonight, you guys saw that CURT CIGNETTI signed that huge deal. Everybody in Indiana is upset. I can tell you, my friends are upset. I got a guy in Bloomington that's from Bloomington, it's an IU grad. They want to be good at basketball. They don't want to be good at football. But they gave this guy $98 million, whatever, $96 million over 10 years. He's the 3rd highest paid coach. Uncle Lou did a video on this tonight about these coaches for 10 years. The first time he goes 4-8, they're going to fire his ass, and they're going to be paying him for years. And he hadn't beat it. He hadn't done anything. He hadn't won a Big Ten championship. He hadn't won a playoff game. But hey, and they, so they're going to go for football at IU. And a lot of people are upset. So that's going to cause a divide right there. I can tell you right now. Yeah, because Indiana's not top 25 in basketball. I think they're picked 5th in the Big Ten. So, yeah, a lot of fans are upset. I can tell you that. A lot of alumni are upset because that's who I talked to tonight. I had a long conversation with a guy that's really smart guy from there and knows sports. And he does not understand why they give Cignetti. And I'm like, dude, you guys are, man, you're putting all your chips on a table on one, all your eggs in one basket because, we'll see about that. I'd say more committed to basketball. Yeah, we're committed to basketball. Yeah, and we're not going to commit to football. And that's fine. IU fans are Notre Dame fan. I said that. Yeah, that's right, Trey. But that's a lot of money to give a coach who hadn't done anything. Hey, like he won a championship or nothing. He beat 2 ranked teams this year, Illinois and Oregon. Okay, go beat Ohio State. Go win a playoff game. But if you can get the money, he threatened to go to Penn State. So all you got to do is threaten to go somewhere, and you can get some leverage. Yeah, Indiana football. Yeah, Indiana never claimed football ever. They were Notre Dame fans, but whatever, man. Whatever makes them happy. I mean, doesn't bother me. I mean, there are a couple of people I know that were IU football fans, but not many. Not many. But no, what are we going to talk about tonight? Yeah, so we got that new recruit, that unranked, no star football player. I hope he's a project. So the defensive line coach wanted him, and Brad White, and Billy Napier is about to be fired. And all the players and coaches at Florida are starting to get on the phone So by the time we play Florida, they'll be checked out. They're checking out. So yeah. What's up, APO? Where'd you go? 81-81. Wherever you went, 81. Yes, I agree with you. Whatever you said. But you think Stoops is back for 3-9. Kentucky fan 81-81. No, there's no way he's back for 3-9, dude. The money we spent on UK basketball this year going forward. Well, I don't know, APO. Dude, I hear all kinds of stuff, you guys. We don't know. You know, if they're not going to show you the numbers, I can tell you anything. Yeah, we're not going to spend. Now, we'll probably be able to tell. But, I mean, look, you're going to let a coach go because okay, so you choked the program for a couple of years, and if Stoops is a better than anyone we could bring in here, you're going to let him go, and you set them up to fail, and then you're going to bring somebody else in and try and set them up to win. I don't get the logic behind that. I don't know what we're doing. I know we want to win a national title in basketball, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. Like I said, everybody's got their opinion on rev share and NIL, and I have no clue until Mitch Barnhart says, here's the numbers. Here's what we're spending on basketball. Here's what we're spending on football. But, yeah, I don't know. Is it 40% on basketball? Is it 30%? I don't know. It ain't 15. I can tell you that. Stoops Troops. I actually know a guy that was strictly Indiana football fan. Well, I know one or two, Trey, but not many. I'm sticking with Mark Stoops. Well, yeah, I mean, I like him, but if he doesn't win, they're gonna oust his ass. When you got KSR and all the media turning on you, you're not gonna, yeah. If he beats, let me tell you something, guys. If we win this weekend, it's gonna throw a wrench in all their plans. They're gonna hate it. Oh, they're gonna hate it. Now I'm just pulling just so we can fuck the plans up. I just hope we win so we can fuck it up. That's right. I said the F word. Fuck everybody up. And then now what are you gonna do? Well, yeah, shut up. You know. But yeah, we got to win. Texas is good. To take them down, guys, they got a good defense. They're stopping the run. Their coach is worried about us running. So Cutter Bowley might have it late. If Cutter turns it on, maybe we'll hang with these guys. Going to Virginia, yeah, he's not going to Virginia Tech. Now Beamer's going to go there. I am too. I love Stoops. Yeah, I mean, I like him. You got coaches like Billy Napier. He was there 4 years. Hugh Freeze, like 3 or 4 years. They get to fail for 3 or 4 years. Stoops, if he has 2 bad years, they want his ass gone. It's like, well, okay, buy him out then. And then it's going to hurt. Here's the problem, guys. Uncle Lou put out a video tonight. If you guys know who Uncle Lou, Georgia fan, he's got a call-in show going right now. And look, when they buy the coaches out, the school doesn't pay for buying out Stoops, guys. You do. We do. All this Club Blue NIL or JMI for this entertainment district. They're going to be asking you for money. Donate money for a practice facility or a entertainment district. The school's not paying Mark Stoops' buyout. You are. We are. That's what Uncle Lou was talking about tonight. It's stupid to give people like CIGNETTI all these buyouts because you're going to owe him money for 10 years. He's going to be 73 years old by the end of that contract. Anyway, we'll see what happens, guys. I don't know. What's up, King Mondo? Ace Frehley, I got it, man. Yeah, everybody back here. Ace Frehley passed away. Love Kiss. Love Ace Frehley. Trey, you should listen to some Kiss, even if you don't like that kind of music. They got some good songs. Live. If you saw them live, you got your money's worth. My daughter took me to Louisville about 4 or 5 when they did the farewell tour. Maybe it was before COVID. Maybe it was right before. We went to the Yum Center. She paid, she didn't tell me. I know she paid $400 a ticket. We sat on the floor. That was the best, her and I, that was one of the best daddy-daughter dates we ever had. She's a music fan, and when those bombs started going off, she jumped up. I tried to tell her, now listen, this is not Taylor Swift. This is not what you're used to. This is not K-pop, okay? I know. She's probably was her late 20s. I know. Yeah, as soon as the bomb started going off, she jumped up. And I loved it, man. I got a video. I was sitting there filming some of it. She was so excited. Love Kiss. Any team we beat, they fire the coach. Yeah. Well, that's probably 2 curses. What's up, 81-81? $22 million on basketball is crazy. Man, it is crazy. Yeah. $10 million on football, 85 scholarships for $10 million. That's why we just got a kid from Alabama who's not even ranked. He had no FC. He was just no FBS offers or no Power 5 offers, and we took him, I guess, as a project. He has no stars. I mean, I'm going to trust Brad White and Anwar Stewart. I think that's our whoever our defensive line coach is. And they said he's good. So, but man, when you got to go get, do you think, let me ask you guys something. You think the basketball team would take a no-star player? You think they give a scholarship to somebody that's not ranked? You think our basketball team, hell no, they would not. Hell no, they wouldn't. But yet the football team's got to, I told you, we're trying to build a Walmart team. And when you're trying to build a Walmart team, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So you can bring John Summerall in here, anybody you want, and let's just see how they do. Oh man, we're coming. Speed back to my baby. That's a good song, King Mondo. Yeah, that's a good record, man. That solo album right there. Yeah, it was 1978, and of course, Kiss Alive. Yeah, I'm watching the Icy Hot Steel. Oh, was it 10-7? Okay, the Icy Hot Bowl. I heard him say that, Ethan. You listen to KSR. What's up, Ethan? Yeah, you listen to KSR. And Andre Stewart or Anwar Stewart. Yeah. Yeah, with 0 stars. Yes, APL. Stoops. Yes, Stoops has a history of developing low players because we had to. Yeah, and now we really have to. So yeah, this kid he's a defensive end linebacker, and he's 215. I think he's 6-something 215, which he can gain weight. If he becomes 225, I mean that's a hybrid linebacker these days, 225. So. But no, what else is going on? Did you see that Florida's basketball coach is still mad that we took what's his name now? I can't think. Denzel Aberdeen. He's mad that Denzel Aberdeen went to Kentucky because of money. That's what he's mad about. I don't know if you guys. He's been all over TV. He's been saying this all. Yeah, he's mad because he doesn't understand why Aberdeen would leave because of money. Well, dumbass, guess what? Money talks. Why do you think we got Diabate from Alabama? Money, that guys. Come on. Todd Golden. You realize I told you, they have told Todd Golden, listen, man, we're about to get a new football coach and we're going to spend money on football. So you better enjoy these players now because we are going all in on football. So yeah, his days are limited. Aberdeen, yeah. So tomorrow night's the blue-white game, so we'll do it right here, the scrimmage. The girls are going to scrimmage first. You know what? I'll put the whiteboard up and try to tell you who the men's team is, and we'll go. I'll have the scrimmage on and we'll talk about it. If you don't have ESPN Plus, you're not going to be able to watch it anyway. I have it, so I'll have my iPad right here. We'll talk about it, and then a week from Friday we play Purdue. So Purdue's. Let me tell you what, Purdue are hyped. They want to win this game so bad. So we'll see. Are you nervous about JMI running NIL? You know, APO, I don't know enough about it. Matt Jones is. I don't know. I don't know much about JMI. You know, I know that they weren't cool with KSR, but I don't know, man. You got one entity running NIL, so I don't know, man. Matt Jones isn't happy about it. Cam Miller's going to start. You think? Well, hell, who's he starting? Whose place would he take? He would have to take. He wouldn't be taking Harley Gilmore's spot. He'd be taking Macklin's spot. Yeah. So yeah, if he starts, he'll be taking. Well, he should take Gilmore's spot. Macklin needs to stay on the field. We had the Macklin law, and yeah, that kid Miller. Harley Gilmore needs to sit down and not get up off the bench. That's what he needs to do. Bengals interception. All right. I'm not for either fan. I got Jamar Chase in fantasy football. How's Jamar Chase doing? Where's Wilberly from UK? They're going to redshirt him. He's going to be the center next year. That's what the plan was, is to try and redshirt him because they knew they were going to need somebody for next year. So yeah, he'll be the center for probably the next 2 years, starting next year. If he stays, if we have a football team, if we change coaches, I don't know every player could bolt. If we change coaches, I just don't know. It just depends on how much money we're willing to play. Hardly open. That's what I called him. I jinxed him when I said that, but it is true. He is hardly open. And when he is open, he can't catch the damn ball. So, I mean, to me, the guy's not any good. Just play Cam Miller. But if you're going to set Macklin down, that would surprise me a little bit. Or move Macklin over to Gilmore's spot. I don't give a damn how you got to do it. Get that Cam Miller kid on the field. Why have we not seen J.J. Hester? Maybe they're going to redshirt him. Maybe they're redshirting him. You can play in 3 games now. So maybe they're going to redshirt Hester. Maybe they're going to redshirt the kid from Clemson. Who am I thinking about? I can't think. Stellato. Maybe they're going to redshirt Stellato. I don't know what they're doing. So we're going to have to find out. AFL, how did you get ESPN Plus? Well, you can buy the app. Actually, it's ESPN. Just get ESPN Plus. You go to Disney. You can go online and buy the app. And it's not that much. I think you get Disney, Hulu, and ESPN Plus for like $9.99 a month. It's either like $5 or $10 a month. Dude, you can watch every basketball game. I don't care. You want to watch Western Kentucky. You want to watch Murray. You want to watch, where Billy Clyde does, where Tarleton. You want to watch that. So I will say this: if you buy ESPN Plus, guys, you can watch any, and I mean any basketball game, any team. It doesn't matter who it is. They're on ESPN Plus with their announcers, the home team. So yeah, if you don't have ESPN Plus, it's worth like $10, and you get Hulu and Disney. But yeah, you got to buy it. You got to download the app and buy it. So, or put it with your DirecTV or whatever. So it's worth it. If Cam Miller doesn't start, will be in the game. They will have in the game. Yeah, they'll get him in there, Curtis. Surely to God, the kid's too talented. But man, I mean, look, I just put the best receivers on. At this point, just put the best receivers on the field. If you're not producing, we're going to throw the tight end, guys. We are going to throw to the tight end. So yes, our tight ends are good. I think Rodriguez and Caddis can both play in the NFL. So yeah, I mean, and Boyer's a big dude, man. Like I said, you watch my video. We're not playing an outdated offense. I showed you that last video. Nobody commented. No KSR people came on there. I was waiting for them to try and argue. You can't argue with me because I fucking put pictures up here, motherfucker. Sorry for me cursing, but yeah. I mean, Stoops is not running an outdated offense. That's just ridiculous to say something like that. Cam said he can play the slot. Yeah, he can, but that's Kendrick Law. So yeah, he might play a slot, but the slot is blocking. I mean, you saw I showed that we bunch up our receivers. Yeah, everybody bunches their receivers. Anybody watching the Steelers and the Bengals tonight? Whoever's watching that, how many times have they got one back sets in there? You tell me when they have two. I don't think the Steelers use 2 running backs at the same time. Everybody lines up in a one back formation. So to say that we're not running a pro or some kind of outdated offense just shows you don't know football. Watch what they're running. Watch how they line up. Yeah, they bunch their receivers. They throw the tight end. Yeah, that's what we do. I had to get pictures out and show it. I mean, it's ridiculous that I have to do that. Bengals in the red zone. Okay, throw to Jamar Chase. I got him in fantasy football. Please, Jamar Chase. Man, until they got Flacco, I thought I was going to drop him. But no, guys, a lot of news tonight. Like I said, Todd Golden's mad, Florida, because my man took the money. Denzel Aberdeen took the money. So he's still mad about that. Hey, man, get over it. Yeah, the blue-white game is tomorrow. So we'll be right here at 6 o'clock, 7 Eastern, right here. I'm going to have it on. So come in here. We're going to have a watch party. We're going to watch the scrimmage. We're going to talk through the scrimmage. If you don't have it, I'll be talking to you. I can turn the sound up. I could probably get away with that. And I'll try to put on a whiteboard who's on the white team, who's on the blue team. Higgins, touchdown. Oh, man, I don't have him. Anyway, all right, well, I switched the lineup. Well, Curtis, yeah, I mean, whatever you got to do, very good player. He is a very good player. I just don't have him in fantasy football. I don't think the guy I'm playing does. Keep lying. Yeah, Law's gonna be in a lot, guys. He does so much. He's in motion. I mean, he does have enough speed that you do have to follow him. If you put a linebacker on him, he could catch a 5-yard pass and take it to the house. If you put a defensive back on him, we're probably gonna run. So that's the miss. He's the mismatch person the slot receiver in our offense is the mismatch person. Because yeah, who are you gonna put on him? But yeah, well, ask Nick Roush to explain that to you. See if that guy can explain something. Doesn't know shit. But anyway, yes, and of course, CURT CIGNETTI. IU is going to be a football school for a while, guys. They just gave him $98 million if you're getting to get in here. Yeah, and we're mourning Ace Frehley because we love Kiss. We love Ace Frehley. No, I'm telling you, Trey, you should listen to a little bit of Kiss. A little bit of Kiss is good for you, man. Listen to the live stuff. Kiss Alive. Go listen to they're better live. Listen to Kiss Alive. Go to Spotify, Rock and Roll All Night. I don't care. Just listen to Kiss Alive. They can bring it. We have good young wide receivers. Well, they got to start showing out because Cutter Boley cannot do everything. I want to see Cutter Boley just light it up, guys. I mean, he needs to do what he did last game. He played very well last game, by the way. He didn't. I know the score is not indicative of how he played, but if you go back and watch that game, he made some good throws. So yeah, he's getting more comfortable. And so yeah, Cutter Boley, they're going to be trying to stop the run. Believe me, their coach said we're worried about them running the ball because they just lost to Florida because Florida put 185 yards rushing on them and they ran the clock out. And they know that if we run the ball, we'll shorten the game. And their coach said that. That's what's dangerous about Kentucky. When people criticize you and then the other coach says, well, yeah, but if it works, it's dangerous. Yeah, because we'll just shorten the game and you'll run out of time. So what's up, Doug Hudson? I don't think I've seen you, Doug. Florida State beating Alabama in basketball exhibition. Really? Look, Alabama's and Tennessee. Only Florida and Kentucky are going to be good in the SEC. I don't know what Arkansas might pick basketball. Kentucky's the only SEC team that's all in on basketball right now. Yeah. They told Nate Oates, hey, dude, you can look. In fact, there's rumors he's looking for another job. We're not going to spend money on basketball anymore, and we're going to spend it on football. And that's what happened to Tennessee. Rick Barnes, he's probably going to retire. They're not going to spend money on basketball. They're going to spend it on football. So that's why if we're going to be, we have to pick a side, and we picked our side. So, hey. But, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. We'll play Purdue a week from tomorrow. So we'll see where we're at. They're the number one team. I think we can beat them. If they shoot the ball, if they don't shoot the ball stellar, we're way more physical than they are. They're not going to out physical us, and you ain't going to out rebound us. So good luck. You better hit your shots. We don't have nothing to lose. Yeah, we don't have anything to lose. If there's a lot of people hoping that Stoops loses, guys. It's 50-50. And the media really hopes he loses. They want to write that story that we need to fire him right now. We're not going to fire him halfway through the year. Why would you do that? Who are you going to put in charge? Brad White? No. You're going to wait to the end of the year and you're going to buy him out. That's what you're going to do. So, we'll see. All right, we got 10 people in here. All right. There's a lot of shows on. Loyal BBN popped up. I know Uncle Lou's on for Georgia. So whatever you guys want to talk about, excited for going to North Carolina. Yeah, that'll be, you're going to go to that game? Oh, the North Carolina game at Rupp? Well, good. I hope they won the last 2 times. Yeah, guys, our schedule in basketball is brutal. And you get into December, we play Indiana, North Carolina, Gonzaga, St. John's. I mean, it's like, man, who picked this? I mean, it's just one right after the other, right after the other. So, yeah, we're going to find out. By the time we get to the SEC schedule, we're going to find out. And like I said, there's only 4 teams in the SEC ranked in the top 25. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 5. And Tennessee and Alabama are way down there, and Arkansas are between 15 and 25. Florida's ranked ahead of us right now. I'm not worried about Florida. So we'll see. But yeah, basketball is going to be fun, guys. We're going to have fun. Basketball is going to be all as much money as we spend, though. Let me tell you this. You're talking about Mark Stoops. You better talk about Mark Pope. You better get to a Final Four for as much money. If we spent $20 million on a damn basketball roster, you better not lose. You better not blow it. Because then what are you going to say about him? Okay, if he gets paid, if we don't even make it to the Elite Eight, then what? So anyway, we'll see what happens. I don't want to see that happen. I want to see us win, But anyway, yes. Looking forward. So yeah, we'll do the blue white game. Then we'll do the Texas game right here. So I think Texas is at 6:30. Come in at 30 minutes before game time. We'll do a pregame show. Then we're gonna do a watch party for that game, and we're gonna watch the whole Texas game. And I expect us to play well because they do not score a lot of points. It's not like their offense is light. Texas's offense is lighting it up on anybody. You just can't turn the ball over, and their defense is good. So throw to the tight ends. Yeah. So uh, Cutter has a chance to have a good game. I don't know how you guys feel about that. So, but yes, Curtis, what do you think about the game Louisville plays Miami? Man, it's gonna be hard to beat Miami in my. If it was in Louisville, but I don't know. And look, I haven't really watched Miami this year, or I haven't watched too much of Louisville. But evidently Miami's good, so you got to go on the road. So that's gonna be tough. Yeah, and what's Louisville going to do on basketball? Is Louisville going to pick football or basketball? I don't know any Louisville fans, so I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, so you're either going to spend more money on one or the other. So I wonder what Louisville will do. I wonder if they'll go for football or basketball. They're in the ACC. They can get away with spending a little less money and buy a Walmart team and get away with it. We can't do that shit. Big Ten and SEC. That's big boy league right there. Can't make their mind up. Well, they're going to have to hurry up and make it up because people are going to take your players. I will tell you that right now. They'll take their basketball or their football players if you don't make up your mind. You don't think people are going to come after Cutter Boley? Yes, they will. They will come after him. And you fire Stoops and you bring in some guy. Cutter Boley could leave. I mean, you offer him some money. Come on. They hate getting whooped in basketball. Well, I mean, they're a basketball school. It's like Indiana. Indiana fans are upset right now. Guys, all the ones I know, they got 5 national championships in basketball. They don't give a damn about football. I mean, they like that they're good, but you just gave that guy $90-some million for 10 years. Most people that are upset as hell. It's like, what are you doing? The guy ain't done anything. He hasn't won a playoff game or a Big Ten championship, and you just gave him $90-something million. And you made him the third highest paid college football coach. Why would you, Uncle Lou? Go watch Uncle Lou. He had a video on earlier. I know he's on live. Why would you do that? I mean, one or two 4-8 seasons, and you're gonna be paying that guy for 10 years. But yeah, getting back to Louisville, Ethan, we'll see what they do. They're gonna have to. Everybody's gonna have to choose their path. Cutter will have the best game. I think so. Yeah, our wide receivers, put Cam Miller in there. Whoever can catch the damn ball. I'm getting tired of it. Like I said, we're going to throw the tight ends. Okay, we're going to do what we do. So, all right, we got 11 people in here. If you haven't subscribed, guys, please hit that subscribe button. We're going to do the blue-white scrimmage tomorrow night right here, and then we're going to do the Texas game on Saturday right here. 30 minutes before the Texas game, we'll have a pregame show, and then we'll stay on afterwards, and we'll have a postgame show. So come on here, and we'll chat. We'll do a watch party, and we'll do a chat during the game, and we'll all be watching it together. And if you don't have ESPN Plus, I'll try to do a little bit of a play-by-play on the scrimmage. Look, the girls play first tomorrow night. I mean, I don't really am not interested in seeing the girls play, but we'll see what the guys do. So we'll at least talk about it tomorrow night. And and then next Friday we play Purdue, and then we start playing. Now we will have something until April. Basketball will last till April. And So hey, get excited about basketball. And we'll see what happens with football. You never know what's going to happen. Look, you never know. Florida's already they're going to fire him either this week or the next week. Their players are already on the phone. If you watch I think Aaron Torres reported that today. Their coaches and players are looking for an out. So by the time they get to us in November, they probably won't want to play. But yeah, Curtis, I think Cutter will have a good game. That's what it's going to take for us to win. I mean, yeah, we're going to run the ball, but we need to, like I said, we need to just light somebody. I wish we would light somebody's ass up. Ethan, the ball could bounce our way. Yeah, yes, it could. With Arch Manning, look, what do we got? 7 or 8 interceptions? That dude throws picks, okay? He does not see the field well. So I hope it's a night game. It's on the road. Maybe we can get him rattled a little bit. You never know. Tackling will be the key, obviously. They're tackling. They have a very good defense, guys. They don't, you know, yeah, they don't need to score a lot of points to win. So we're gonna have to get creative, you know, and maybe we will. But no. So yeah, basketball's firing up and football's firing up. Ethan, the defense is elite. Yeah, their defense is stellar. Man, their offensive line is huge. Every guy on there, it looks like a damn NFL line. Everybody's huge. Their defensive line, huge. Now they got a really expensive roster, guys. They're talking about firing that guy. Can you imagine firing that guy for one bad year? Damn. I mean, if he loses 3 games, he'll talk about firing him. I mean, what? It's ridiculous. Yep. Yeah, run the ball to keep Arch Manning out the field and shorten the game. You know, there's a strategy behind what we do. I know that KSR doesn't understand or doesn't agree with it. I won't say they don't understand it. Win the turnover. Yeah, we can't turn the ball over 4 times. Oklahoma gave them the ball 4 times, guys. I mean, their quarterback, all he did was run around and throw 3 interceptions. Yeah, they never were in that game. Really. They were never in that game. After it was 6-3. Yeah, they were never in that game. I went back and watched. Yeah, Cutter Belly's not going to be running around. We go straight. We don't go sideways. We go straight. Yeah. So let's go straight. And yeah. Guys, if we win that game, you realize what it will do. Yeah, I mean, there'll be media people in Kentucky that will just be they'll be angry that we won. Okay. So in Tennessee, we'll see what happens in the Tennessee game. I mean, Tennessee doesn't have a stellar defense, but they sure as hell got a good offense. So yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to get one of these next 2. But we know Florida, Vanderbilt, Louisville, yeah, who cares? Tennessee Tech, the other games, we can get any of those games. So we'll see. Yeah, win the turnover battle is correct. Football, one bad season and you're out. Yeah. Yeah. Or you threaten like CURT CIGNETTI, you threaten to go to Penn State and they give you a 10-year, $90-something million contract. What? Like I said, man, the Indiana people are upset. And they should be. I talked to Holly, what the hell are we doing? I was like, man, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you better hope that guy wins. Because if he goes 4-8 2 times, you're going to be giving him millions of dollars for the next 10 years. And it's going to set your. Why would you do that? I don't. Like I said, Uncle Lou talked about that tonight in a video this afternoon. If any of you guys watch Uncle Lou Georgia channel, and said, it's ridiculous to do that. Bengals defense are locked in. Another interception. So Aaron Rodgers is not having a good game then. Okay, Aaron Rodgers. All right. Keep giving the Bengals the ball back. Ethan, tell me when the Bengals line up, how many backs they got in the backfield. Tell me if they got 1 back or 2. Just let me know how many backs they got in the backfield. That's great. We could win against Tennessee. Yeah, Curtis. I mean, look, they got a heck of an offense. And their quarterback has played well. He has not thrown a bunch of interceptions. Josh Heupel knows how to coach offense, guys. He's underrated. He is one of the best offensive coaches, definitely in the SEC. I mean, yeah. So, I mean, he's going to try to light our ass up. And, yeah, we definitely want to keep their offense on the field. But their defense is not great. So, but, yeah, Josh Heupel's a really good coach. I mean, Brown out. There's a Chase caught a catch. Good. My fantasy team. All right. Good. He caught a catch. Good. Good. All right. So everybody's watching NFL tonight. Yeah. But yeah, basketball starts tomorrow night, guys. The women's scrimmage is on first, so we'll talk during it, and then the men come on, and we'll see how I'm interested to see how they split up the blue-white team. We're supposed to play for what, an hour and a half, or something like that. So. We'll see how long we play. But yeah, it'd be nice. That catch now too. Oh, good. Okay. 36. Oh, reviewing the catch. Oh man, come on. I need a catch from Chase. Yeah. But anyway. Trey, did you leave? Trey, are you still? I guess Trey left. Trey, did you leave, brother? I must have bored Trey. One of the first people in here. But no, guys. Like I said, I'm excited for the football game. I'm excited to see what we can do. They're scared. Their coach is a little squeamish. He knows he can't lose another game. Yeah, if they don't make the playoffs, oh jeez, they'll want to fire him. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. So everybody's a Bengals fan. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a team in the NFL. There's no team that I watch that I go, yeah, I like that. I just want to see good football in the NFL. Uh, but yeah, I guess the big news tonight is we lost Ace Frehley back here for Kiss, guitar player, really good guitar player. 74 years old. Fell last week, got a brain bleed. I think he went home. He had a brain bleed. They didn't catch it. By the time they catch it, that's it for everybody. If you fall and you hit your head really hard, go get it checked out. Don't go to sleep and then God's got a headache. If you get a concussion or something like that, or you fall, or your mom falls, or your auntie falls, your grandmother, take them to the ER because if there's a brain bleed and you don't catch it, that'll be the end of that, and we don't want that. Yes, I'll be going live Saturday. I'll be going live tomorrow night. I'll be going live tomorrow night, Curtis, for the blue-white scrimmage. So I think it's at 6, 7 Eastern. So come here, 7 Eastern, 6 Central. I'm going to go live for the blue-white scrimmage, and I'm going to go live for the Texas game Saturday night. 30 minutes before the Texas game, come here. We'll do a little pregame show, and, we'll be a little more positive than some of our media people are. Titans usually they're close on. Oh, okay. Well, Bengals Titans games catching your eye. I'm looking forward to this game. You know what? There's no other games catching my eye, Curtis. Arch is the next big thing. I'm just worried about this one game. How we look tomorrow. Yes, Ethan, in basketball. Yeah, I mean it's a scrimmage, but I still see how we look. I haven't looked to see if the point spread on the Texas game changed. Let's see if it changed. It's been 12 and a half. Let's look and see. I have not looked at it today. What are they saying? They're saying the score is going to be 27-14 Texas. That's the predicted score. Oh, there's some games tonight. East Carolina is playing Tulsa. That's the John Summerall League right there. I don't know what league that is. LSU plays Vanderbilt. Okay. Where's our game? Our game is at 6:30. I'm trying to get. Come on, guys. Seriously. Anyway, I think it's 12 and a half. I think it's still 12 and a half for our game. Oh, let's see here. Kentucky, Texas, 12 and a half. Yep. It's on at 6:70. Okay, so 6 Central. So be here at 5:30 Central, 6:30 Eastern, and we'll start the game, the Texas football game. We're still 12 and a half. It's still sitting at the same thing. So we'll see. I mean, yeah, like I said, they think it's going to be about a 27-14 game. Maybe it could be 27-14 us. Yeah, I've already bet some of that. I already bet us to cover the 12 and a half. I think we can cover 12 and a half, but we need to win. Tennessee plays Alabama. Well, there's a game. Somebody's asked me, Ethan. Tennessee, Alabama. Who do you think's going to win that game? Chase with another first down. Good. I'm going to have a good fantasy game. Yes, I like Joe Flacco. He's old, but he can throw. Yes. So, yeah, we got basketball tomorrow and then football on Saturday. But, hey, what more could you ask for? And then, of course, next Friday's Purdue. I worked that game. Man, I wanted to be off for the Purdue game. I know it's just a preseason game, but you won't believe, man, all the Purdue fans here are just like, we're taking this game serious. And I'm like, dude, it's freaking November. You never take – this is why you haven't won a national championship. You never take games in November serious, okay? You take games in January and February serious, yeah. They want to win the national championship. You want to talk about them putting money on a basketball team. They put money on a basketball team. So yeah, that's why we had to spend so much on basketball because people like Purdue doesn't care about football. They're spending all their NIL on basketball. So yeah, Chase with another one good. And on the Steelers. All right. Steelers are not playing well, huh? Well, what's the score, Ethan? If they're about to score again, what's the score right now? Just curious. Basically giving the Bengals a chance for a kick. Well, okay, good. Uh, yes, I'd be watching that right now if I weren't in here talking to you guys. But I'll talk to you guys. I can always watch. The NFL's the NFL. 14-10. Okay, well, that's a close game. Bengals. Okay, that's a close game. Uh, yep. Aaron Rodgers. You never know what you're going to get. Joe Flacco. Yeah, that's the Social Security Medicare Bowl right there, the icy hot bowl, like they said. When you got guys that old playing, but man, hey, let me tell you what, those old dudes can still play. Uh, so, but yeah, guys. So yeah, I only had a couple things. I think I covered everything. Cignetti getting all that money. Hey, that's on IU. Napier's about to get fired. Their team's already starting to quit. Their coaches are looking for an out. That bodes well for us. We have the new recruit. We got a guy we signed a kid who's not even a 1-star. He's not even anything. So he's a project, and we'll see what happens. Field goal for the half. All right. Dougie, what's up? Dougie Hudson. Florida State is up 83-79. Wow. Okay. Okay, so that doesn't count on Alabama's record, but look, Alabama's done in basketball, guys. Just like Auburn's done in basketball. Tennessee's done in basketball. Look, we're going to carry the mantle. This is going to go back to the future. We're going to go right back to 2012, where there's only a handful of teams in the SEC that make the tournament for basketball, and we carry the mantle. Yeah, that's why the other SEC teams are not upset about us, going all in on basketball, because somebody's got to do it. So it's going to be us. I get it. It makes sense. Makes sense to me. It's good at the half. Okay. Wow. So 17-10 at the half. Okay. Or 14-13. I don't know which one's ahead. Whatever you said, Ethan. But yeah, Dougie, 7 minutes to go in the second half. All right. What channel is that on? Doug, what channel is that Florida State game on? 3 straight scoring drives. Wow. Is that on like the SEC network? The Alabama scrimmage? Probably not. I'll say that. Wherever you're watching it at, Dougie, just let me know what channel that's on. But yeah, we took one of Alabama's best players, guys. I mean, Diabate, that dude's a rebounding, blocking, defensive machine. He can't shoot, but but he just dunks it. He just going to the basket. Good luck trying to stop him. He doesn't have any post moves. If you watch my film on him, I think I did a video. Yeah, I did a film. I did a video on Diabate. You guys go back and if you haven't been in my library, go back and watch my Diabate film. That dude just muscles it up on everybody, and he's not that tall, but that dude's just that's a heck of a dude right there. That dude has a motor. So we're gonna be good. We got everything in basketball but 3-point shooting as far as guards. So we'll see how it goes. Jalen Lowe needs to have a good year, and we can win. We can win one. But yeah. All right. Well, I won't stay here much longer, guys. I just wanted to come in, and since a lot of stuff was going on, with Florida's coach is going to get fired. IU's coach is the third highest paid coach, even though he hadn't done anything, and that takes money away from their basketball. So everybody's mad. Todd Golden's upset. He still doesn't understand why Aberdeen took money instead of playing for him. Like he's so damn good, we're gonna not take money. So he's living in some alternate reality. Yeah, I wrote that down. And of course, the blue-white scrimmage is tomorrow. So we will do that right here. It's at 6 Central, 7 Eastern. So just come in here. I'll get it up on my iPad, and we will watch. We'll live chat the blue-white scrimmage. Anything you want to talk about before we go? Anything interest anybody? I believe we will have a good season. Curtis, for as much money as we pay for a basketball team, we better damn well have a good season. And that's what I'm saying. If you're going to dog out Mark Stoops, what if Mark Pope doesn't make a Final Four with all that? I mean, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. I'm not saying, I hope we do. Obviously, I hope we win one. But what if we don't? What if he fails? Do you treat him like Mark Stoops? Probably not. He'll probably get another year or two. they'll throw even more money, you know. So we'll see. And I love Mark Pope. So, uh, like I said, I like our football coach, but we're in the minority, guys. Uh, See, at least at Final Four. Yeah, Ethan, for as much money as we paid, that's a good expectation. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we'll lose many regular season. December we might lose some games here at the beginning, but yeah, we get into SEC play. SEC is not that good, guys. We ain't gonna lose many in the SEC. Okay, maybe a Florida here. If we surely God won't lose Arkansas again. Maybe we will. I don't know. I mean, we'll lose a couple, but we ain't gonna lose many. Uh, Yeah, there's so many people on tonight. I knew I wouldn't have any people. I knew I'd just have you guys, but that's all right. It's just us in here. All right, guys. Meet me back here tomorrow night. RIP to Ace Frehley if you're watching this back. If you don't have been listening to Kiss songs, hey man, go on Spotify and listen to Kiss Alive. Yeah, listen to their live stuff. Uh, but anyway, no, I will see you guys tomorrow night. You think we get a bowl game? You think everyone changes their mind? No, everyone will not, but they should, but they won't. It'll just piss half the people off. Then I'll just have a fun time. No, if we keep him, it's going to piss a lot of people off. Even though they're not giving him enough money to buy a winning team, and even though we can't bring a coach in here with that money to buy, like I said, I don't know who you're going to get to coach here. So yes, if we make a bowl before I get off for Curtis, that will not change anybody's mind. It will be happy, and the people that don't like him will still be unhappy. It's kind of like Democrat and Republican. You ain't changing another person's mind. Once they got their mind made up, that's the way this is. Think of Mark Stoops as Democrat, Republican. Whichever side you're on, you ain't changing your mind. Okay. See y'all tomorrow. Yeah, what time is the live? 6 Central, 7 Eastern. That's the game. So yes, I'll be here at 6 Central, 7 Eastern. Everybody come back. We'll watch the blue-white scrimmage. I think the girls play first. Look, guys, I don't really care about girls, but I'm gonna turn it on. We'll listen to it. I can't tell you one person. Kenny Brooks is the coach. That's all I know. And we'll get to the guys' game. All right, look, everybody have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow night, 6 Central, 7 Eastern. We'll watch some basketball. Go Cats.